I'm Smita and welcome to my channel Divine Vibrations. How are you all doing today? Today I will be doing this reading specially for singles. This is a love reading specially meant for singles to see who is coming into their life, when they are coming into their life. This is on special demand. A lot of singles have messaged me that I should be doing readings for them. So here is your reading. You can choose from pile 1, 2 or 3. This is the heart of amethyst. This is the lapis lazuli heart. And this is the citrine heart. You can select any one of these. You can pause the video and take a deep breath and see where spirit guides you to. Remember, these are general readings. Take what resonates and you can leave the rest. Along with the cards, I will also be pulling out the charms. I also have some handmade characteristic cards, and I have my beautiful red box with some alphabets and numbers to see if we can get something important there. Let's see how this reading pans out for all of you. So we will begin with amethyst first. So welcome group 1, those who selected the amethyst heart. Let's see what the cards hold for you today. And before I proceed, I would like to thank you all for taking the time to be here, for liking, sharing and subscribing my videos. It means a lot to me. I would love to hear your comments. You can contact me directly or mention it in the YouTube channel. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook to get more updates and more different videos which I keep posting. Okay, so group 1, the 2 zodiac signs that are coming forward straight away is the Taurus, which is the Hierophant card, and the Gemini, which is the Lovers card. It also shows that the person that will come into your life could be a Taurus or a Gemini or could have those characteristics in them. Now, what are the characteristics of a Taurus? They are very stubborn, they are very homely, they are very much into luxury. They want a nice home, they want a luxurious home, they want a luxurious car. They are very much into the finer things of life. They are very grounded also, but they are very stubborn also, and they are very particular about the beliefs that they hold and the traditions and the religious beliefs that they have. They are very much particular about it. Their person could be very particular about what they believe, and they are very rigid and don't want to change how things. They want to keep doing things as they were done before and are not open to bringing changes into their life, their nature or anything else around them. The second card we have here is the Lovers or the Gemini. The Gemini is a card where you can see the 2 naked man and woman. Geminis are usually, it's an air sign, this is an earth sign. This relationship also will be protected by angels is what I'm getting. One has an angel and one has a religious leader. So yes, it also shows that they will be very open. Geminis are very open, very talkative. They will bare themselves and stand naked in front of you. They will be very open to sharing their emotions with you, their thoughts with you. And you both will have a very good rapport between each other. You will also grow a lot together. You will help each other grow. You will scale a lot of mountains together. Any obstacle you get, you will be easily able to cross over that mountain with each other's help. They may also be into some counseling or healing modalities. They would be very psychic. They may have done psychology, or they may be very much into Reiki or tarot or pranic healing, or they may be a life coach, or they may be helping people, children, elders or addicts, or Alcoholic Anonymous and all such groups. They may be a counselor or coach there, and they may be helping people to get over their difficulties. They will be very empathetic and very wise. Their throat chakra is open, which is very similar to Gemini, because Geminis are a very strong throat chakra because they're very talkative mostly, So they will be very balanced in their talks. They will, maybe the work they do will be connected to speaking. So they may be orators, motivational speakers, counselors, or anything. They may be earning through the act of speaking or writing or expressing themselves. More a thought process work than a physical work. Their throat chakra will be very open, so they will be very clear about what their beliefs are, what their truth is, and will have no qualms in expressing it out to you or anybody else. For the personality card, we have Rihanna. Let me read this out for you. The badder you are, the better it is. Sometimes you have to stick it out through the storm. You have to be strong to let yourself be weak. So they may have gone through some very bad times, and they may have been labeled as a bad person by the world at some time or the other because of what action they took, or what they did was not as per the societal norms. So they may have taken a step that was very different, or they did something that was not common in society and or in their family, and they were named as a black sheep or a bad person, but they have stuck it out and now they are successful and they have become strong internally. And because they are strong, they could go through all the bad that came in their life, the storms that came into their life. They are now open to being weak and vulnerable in front of you. Isn't that beautiful? We also have the Moon and the Queen of Rods here in the tarot cards. So they could also be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or they could have those qualities in them. They would be very strong, very capable, very extrovert, outgoing, and they could also be very sexual and highly passionate people. The Moon shows that they would be having a lot of secrets. They may not tell you everything initially. They may hide a few facts about themselves. They don't share their internal thoughts and beliefs with the people around them. Though they are very good orators, but they will not share their internal secrets. That they would only share with you. That may be their nature. Or the Moon is also Pisces energy. So they may have those qualities. They may be very emotional, but they don't show their emotions. They show only their mental. They talk a lot, but they don't show you that they are very emotional actually deep down. That can also be the case. You have the Engagement card and finances and career. When you meet them, they may be focused more on their finances and career, or maybe you may meet them through work or through some business associate. You may meet them in a conference, or you may meet them in a work environment, in a seminar, or at a business lunch or something like that. And when you meet them, they may be very focused on their business or work. Relationship will lead to engagement and deeper commitment between you. This is also a marriage card, the Hierophant, and you have the Engagement card. So definitely if this resonates with you, this relationship could lead you to marriage. The message from the angels is the third eye chakra. It reads, it is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. The angels want you to trust yourself, your third eye. You will get a feeling when you meet this person that this is the person for me, and you will know exactly that whether they are right for you or wrong, and you will come to know how they are, and trust your intuitions at that time, because they will speak the truth to you. And even they may have a very strong third eye chakra or psychic abilities, and they may be able to see and tell you things that you didn't know about yourself earlier. You have a new start is coming, which is a new moon, and we are go into the new moon zone very soon. I think on 17th there is a new moon happening. So maybe it could happen this new moon or the next new moon for you. So keep your fingers crossed. So definitely a new start is coming, group 1. Let's see what blessings they will bring to you. A blessing to find the truth. So some way they may reveal some truth to you about yourself, or about them, or about life, or some part of your life that you were seeking. And They will be very truthful. You also have the throat chakra, so such people are very truthful and straightforward, very honest and very blunt on the face. They speak their truth always. Okay, so let's pull out some charms now. Okay, let's pull out the cards first and let's see what the cards say. We have hair color is brown, so they may have a brown hair color. We have tall, so they may also be tall. We got blue, green or colored eyes. We have fat or healthy, so they may be a little healthy, on the healthier side. That is what is coming up. Let's pull out some alphabets and numbers. Let's see if these alphabets could be their first name, last name or middle name, or something concerned with them, maybe their company name or your name or something related to them, some information related to them. The numbers may be their date of birth. Okay. We have the number 2, alphabet U, A. We have E, W and F. Let's take a few more. We have P, one more A and H. In the numbers we have 2, we have 4, we have 12, we have 1, we have 10. We have the multiply, divide, minus as well as plus signs. So I feel they will add, subtract, multiply, divide. Your relationship will have it all the aspects. They will add something to your life, they will remove something from your life, they will multiply something in your life, they may divide something in your life. All these aspects are being shown here. Okay, let's see what the charms have to say about this person. We have the bobbin, like a thread will connect you both. It could be a twin flame and soulmate relationship because they are connected by the thread. This is a sweet, so they will bring some sweetness into your life. We have a butterfly, so yes, it will bring transformation. We have the flower, it could mean springtime. We also have a strawberry here, so yes, sweetness. Your hard work will bear fruits. This could be springtime when the flowers bloom. Actually, even September, October is a time when flowers are blooming here in some of the places. So it could be that season when the flowers bloom. We have a Minnie Mouse, so the person could be very up to date, very talkative, that we already got. We have the star here, so it is destined. We also got the letter T. We have a bird in a cage, so some way they may be in some issue that they can't get out of. So maybe they are in a marriage, because this is also the Hierophant card is for the marriage. So they may, when you meet them, they are already in a marriage. They may be in a committed relationship, and that's why they can't get out to meet you. They can't get out of that cage, or they may be stuck in some debts or some other job or something that is blocking them from coming towards you. We have owl. We have 2, 3 owls in fact. So they will definitely be very wise. They will be nocturnal, being awake at night. We have one more butterfly here. So transformation is sure. We have the fish. Fish is for good luck. Fish is also the Pisces energy. We have the tree of life. So somewhere definitely they will be connected to your past life. We also have one more flower here, a rose. So yes, romantic. We have the bird. So either they may be traveling a lot, or they may be, we have 2 birds here, one is in the cage and one is open and flying. So they may be wanting to get out and fly freely from the cage, or they may be just out of a cage when you meet them, or in the cage in the process of getting out. That could be possible. Or they may have a traveling job, they may travel a lot. They may also be very chirpy like the bird. We have the elephant here. We have one more elephant, small tiny one. So elephants are all about being slow, being sturdy, being very resilient, being very powerful and strong, being very wise also. So they, whatever they do, they will think a lot about it. They will take small steps one at a time, and they will move towards you with small but definite steps. We have the lotus here, which is again about enlightenment. We also have Buddha, which is again wise, an enlightened person. We have the turtle, which is also about being slow, wise and steady. We have a heart here, which is definitely about love and romantic relationships. We have leaves, so it's again about the spring season when new leaves are born, or shedding a leaf. You will, it could also be autumn when the leaves are shed. We have camels, so they could be again holding all the emotions in themselves. Camels hold all the water, or they may be surrounded by the desert or by people who don't understand their emotions, so they have to retain their emotions inside. It could also be that they move slowly. They're very tall. This is also confirmed. Tall. Camels are tall. Elephants are also tall. So yes, they will be huge and tall. They may be from a desert place. That could also be possible from a... And then we have the key. So it means that you will hold the key to their heart, or they will hold the key to your heart. Something will get unlocked when you two meet. You will both unlock each other's heart, unlock each other's powers, unlock each other's healing. So it looks like a very destined relationship with the stars here as well. A very soulmate and destined type of relationship. Twin flame also could be. You will hold the key to each other. You will both be wise, because here we have 2 owls, in fact 3. So you will be very wise people. Hi group 2, those who selected the lapis lazuli heart, this is your reading. Before I start the reading, thank you so much for liking, sharing and subscribing. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. I will add the links in the reading and you will find them in the description below. Thank you so much for all the support you give me. It means a lot. So this is your reading. I'll just spread out the cards and then I will explain after that. Group 2, your first card is Star. So your person may be an Aquarian, because Star is the card of Aquarius. But it could also mean that your relationship is destined. It is written in the stars. It is meant to happen. It is a past life connection. It is twin flame or soulmate relationship. And it will be very balanced, and there will be a lot of hope and love and honesty in your relationship. A lot of connection of the mind and the heart, as well as the body. Yes, there will be a lot of sexual attraction and passion between you both as well. The second card we have is the Chariot, which is the card of Cancer. So they could also be a Cancerian, which is a water sign. This is a air sign. So there may be a person who is on a winning streak or is a winner, has just won something, has controlled his yin and yang energies, is very much in control of himself, is very much a leader in his field, is a powerful person in wherever he is, or whichever field he is. And we also have the leadership card. So this person does have leadership qualities, is very much the action oriented person, is very much at a top post in his whatever work they are doing in the company, or whatever job or business or whatever they are doing. They are in a leadership role. They are leading. They may be a CEO, as GM or some other proprietor, owner of a company, whatever, but they are very powerful person in their own field. They also know to take control of a situation. They don't allow situations to get out of hand. They, even in someone else's problems, they will take the lead and help them out and take control of their situation. We have the Chariot card once again here, which is the move card. So we have the Chariot card twice. So Cancer coming in twice. But if you see here, both the hands are moving towards this heart, and the hands are tied with this beautiful ribbon. So it could be a destined soulmate or twin flame relationship, and there will be a lot of love between you. You will move towards this love, and this love will enlighten you and is destined by the universe, as the star card says, and it will illuminate your life in a very beautiful way. The personality card we have is Queen Victoria. Let me read it out for you. It says, I would venture to warn against too great intimacy with artists, as it is very seductive and a little dangerous. No girl would go to the altar if she knew all. The important thing is not that they think of me, but what I think of them. Wow. So this person is maybe very artistic and maybe very confident and leadership, and their thoughts on relationship and marriage and commitment may be totally different than what the normal is. They may not want to commit to you, they may not want a marriage, they may have romantic feelings, they may like you a lot, they may love you a lot, they know the value of this relationship, they know your value, they feel a lot for you, but they don't want a commitment, they don't want to get married, they may believe in live-in, or they may just believe in living your own independent lives and connecting as and when you are free to connect. They may not want to go to the altar, as this card says, and they're very particular about what they think about the people. They don't care what people think about them, interested in what they think about the other person. So again we have the Strength card and the Nine of Pentacles card here, which is again a very independent person. It could be if you're looking for a man looking for a woman, it would be a woman who's very independent, very smart, very capable of taking care of herself. She's financially very independent. She may be also running a company or be head of a company or have a leadership role in whatever she does. Or if it's a man, it may be the same. It could also mean a Leo, because we have the Strength card here. So the person could have Leo maybe as their moon, rising or sun sign. Leo is also coming strongly on this person. So it doesn't mean that they would be this sign. It could also mean they have the qualities of these signs. Leo qualities are being very flamboyant, being very confident, extrovert, chirpy, and being very outgoing, being the center of a party, having a great sense of humor. But they are also very people pleasing. That is also coming to me. But they are very much in control of their emotions. They are trying to tame the beast within them. I am seeing heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So this person may not be very open with their feelings to you at times, so you will have to initiate heart-to-heart conversations with them, or they may like to have heart-to-heart conversations with you. Remember, take what resonates with you and apply to your own situation. So for some group, it may be that they are very open and like to have heart-to-heart conversations. For others, they may not be open, and you will have to initiate the heart-to-heart conversations with them to bring any clarity in your relationship. There is romantic feelings, so your feelings are real and worth expressing and exploring. So yes, there will be a lot of romance between you both. We have this card too here. So they will be very romantic towards you. They will have a lot of love and romantic feelings towards you and you towards them. And they will be real. Don't doubt them, even if they don't show them or they behave otherwise. Let's see what the angels have to say regarding this. We have, you are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching and guidance. So they may be very clairvoyant, they may be able to see beyond time and space, they may be psychics, they may be into some other modalities which they may practice, or you may be profoundly clairvoyant and you will see them when you meet them. You will know what is right and wrong for you. So don't doubt, when you meet the right person, you will know this is the person for me. You will feel the connection, you will feel the vibes between you both, and you will know that this is the person for me. Hold your vision, the fixed moon. So the universe is also telling you to hold your vision. If there's someone you have an eye on and you are still waiting for them to approach you, or you are in friend zone now, or you are separated at the moment, so the universe tells you hold your vision, and if there's no one, still hold your vision that the right person will come for you, the perfect person will come to you in the future, because it is possible and the universe will make it happen. Let's see what blessing this person will bring for you. It says a blessing of fire. We have one more fire card here, and we have this strength card, which is also again a fire energy. So they could be an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, and they will bring a fire in your life. They will somehow ignite the spark inside you. They will ignite that sleeping person inside you. They will awaken your soul. They will ignite your passion. They will set you aflame, and similarly you for them, and it will be a very passionate and romantic relationship for you. Okay, how you will meet them is what I'm getting is, because we have twice the Chariot card, it could be that you will meet them during traveling, or while you're taking a vacation, or you are traveling by maybe at the airport or at the train station, or in the train or bus or some other means of transport, maybe, or while you are on a vacation, or you're traveling to your work or something like that. So somewhere I feel travel is important here. You may meet them somewhere during travel. That is what I'm getting. We'll move the cards now, and let's pull out the charms and the cards. So these are some handwritten cards about characteristics. Let's see what characteristics are coming out for them. Wow, we have very romantic. So, and we already got the romantic feelings card, so they will be very romantic. We have tall, so they would be tall as well. We have long hair, so they may have long hair. And we have brown eyes. So they may have brown eyes, one or all, or some of these characteristics may be what they have. Let's pull out some alphabets and numbers to get some alphabets regarding them. It could be their first name, middle name or last name, and also some numbers. So the alphabets we have are E, we have X, we have R, we have A. If you can form any words with these alphabets, do form them. I'm just placing them out there. We have O, Q, N, C, S, and Z or Z. Okay, so these are the alphabets we are getting. Let's see what numbers we are getting. The numbers may be their date of birth, their life path number, their soul number. We have the number 10. We have 2 10s in fact. And we have the number 11, which is the twin flame number, the master number. We have 1, 4, 3, 6, 16. And we also have the plus sign, the minus sign, one more plus sign, an equal to sign, a division sign, and a multiplication and division sign, and we have a blank. This blank gives you an opportunity to create anything you want, and so they would be able to create anything that they want from nowhere. These may be they're part of their names. If you can form any names and put in the comments, I would be happy to hear. Or these may be your date of birth, yours or theirs, birthday day number or soul path number or whatever. But they will definitely add and bring a lot of changes into your life. I feel you will be equals because we have the equal sign, but they will definitely add something to your life. They will subtract something from your life. They will add more than they subtract, and they will divide and multiply also in your life. They may remove something from your life. They will add something to your life. So yeah, okay. Now let's remove some charms to see what the charms have to tell us. We have the very beautiful pink heart. So yes, romantic feelings are abounding in your relationship. We have the beautiful colorful butterfly. So they will bring a lot of transformation. We have a bow. They will give you gifts with a bow tied. That could also be, they may be a gift to you. That could also be possible. We have a cookie here. So yes, they will bring a lot of sweetness and gifts into your life. We have the crown. So yes, leadership role. Definitely We have the star card, and this is also the star card here. So Aquarius, and also destined relationship. We have the flower. So flower speaks about the spring season, or when the flowers bloom, or they may gift you flowers. That could also be possible. You may meet when the spring season is there, or you may meet somewhere in the garden or somewhere where there are flowers around. We have the elephant. So yes, they will be tall and hefty, and they would be very wise, very slow moving, very smart in their decisions, very resilient, very persistent. We have one more, butterfly. So yes, a lot of transformation will come into your life after you meet them. We also have the bird. So some way they could be very chirpy, very talkative. They would be a free bird when you meet them. So they may be traveling a lot. They may be lucky for you also. We have the black tourmaline crystal also. You will have to protect your relationship from outsiders. There may be a lot of jealousy around you, a lot of people trying to damage and harm your relationship. So beware, do a lot of protection, do a lot of use crystals or use light, or learn some protective ways to protect your relationship. Don't discuss it too much with everyone, because people may be not happy to see you happy. Yeah. So take care, group 2. I hope you like this reading. If you did, do like, share, subscribe, and thank you. Bye-bye. Welcome to the reading group 3. Those who selected the citrine heart, this reading is for you. So let's see what the cards have to say for you first, then we'll pull out the charms. So let me just arrange the cards, then I will get into the reading. Okay, so group 3, your first card is the Emperor. So they may be an Aries, because the Emperor is an Aries card, but they may also have the qualities. When I speak, remember this is a general reading, and everything may not resonate with everyone. So take what resonates for you, and remember that the sun signs I say, they may be the actual sun sign, or it could also mean the energies. They may be an Emperor, or they may have Emperor-like qualities. They may be an Aries or have Aries-like qualities. So they would be very outgoing, very intelligent, very controlling. They would know how to take care of it. They would have an empire that they would be taking care of. They would be in a leadership role. They would be having a lot of people who are under them and who would be working for them or depending on them for some reason or the other. They may be a very wise soul. They may be an old soul also. And they are very powerful and very sturdy. The second card we have is the Hermit card. This is the card of Virgo. So they may be a Virgo or have Virgo-like qualities. Virgo is an earth sign. Aries is a fire sign. But they may be very... this is the second card showing wisdom. Both are old people. So both are showing old souls, wise souls. Very much in control of their life. Very withdrawn. This person likes to remain alone. Maybe living alone in their house. They may not be living in a joint family, or they may be not living with their family at this moment. So they are living alone. They may be very wise, and they like to spend time alone within themselves to solve their issues, to find their truth. If you see this lantern, it has a star. So they like to find out what the universe wants them to do, what they're feeling. They like to go within themselves. They like to find out the truth about themselves and the universe. They may be very psychic also. They may be very wise, very philosophical, very empathetic. They may be helping others also and guiding others also with their wise advice. We have the School card here. So it could be possible that they are teachers. They may be it could not necessarily a kindergarten school or a primary school. It could also be a college, university. It could be a medical college. It could be anything. It could be a school of esoteric sciences. They may be a Reiki healer or pranic healer, and they may be teaching about tarot cards, or they may be teaching the divine arts or anything. So somewhere I feel they may be a teacher who teaches somewhere. They may be into the teaching profession, anything regarding teaching, or they may be involved with something regarding teaching. They may be an administrator in the school. They may the principal. They may be the principal of a school. They may be having a school that they run, or it could be anything. Could be possible. So anything regarding a school or teaching or such profession. They may also be teaching in a corporate. Nowadays even corporate have a lot of trainers and teachers, so they could be there also. Regarding the energy, we have sadness and isolation, and this is again the card of isolation. So they may be definitely carrying some lot of hurt and pain within them, which has made them wise, no doubt. They are healing themselves from within. They are finding the answers for their pain and isolation. This is the Three of Swords card. So definitely a lot of pain in their life that they have gone through since childhood maybe, and they may have been in third party situations, married, and their partner may be involved with someone else, or vice versa. They may be involved with someone else, and which has caused them a lot of pain and angst and anxiety, and which is causing them to isolate themselves and be within themselves to get the answers of why all this is happening in their life, and to know the truth about the universe and what the truth about life. In the personality card, we have the Ernest Hemingway. Let me read this for you. It says, treasure those seconds when you felt your heart beating. Don't allow any tourists into your own private Paris. To love someone and mean it is a rare and valuable thing. Wow. So, yeah, we are all living our lives, but hardly any moment in our life really makes our heart beat faster. They are waiting for that time when their heart will beat faster. So maybe when you meet them, you will be the person who will make their heart beat faster and will make them come alive. And they are very private. They don't allow anyone into their own private space. So you will have to really work hard to get into their private space. They are very picky and choosy about whom they allow close to them, whom they allow within their own space, and whom they allow to get close to them. They are very, very strict about their boundaries. They have very high boundary walls. They don't, don't mean literally, but yeah, it could also mean literally. So they don't allow strangers into their space. They keep people at arm's length. They don't get friendly too much with everyone. So that would be their nature, very isolated and very keeping people at arm's length. So we also have the Eight of Swords card, which again shows the same isolation and feeling trapped. So somewhere in their life they may be in a situation where they are feeling trapped. It could be because of this card, it could be a marriage. They could be married when you meet them, and that is making them feeling trapped and difficult to get out of that situation. They may be in some, or maybe they may be in some financial situation, a debt or a contract with someone that they can't let go of, and they're forced to fulfill that and can't be with you at that moment. So somewhere they would have some trapped energy. The Queen of Swords is again an air sign, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. She is a very strong person and very clear cut and blunt with her truth. So this person may be very harsh, may speak very harsh truths, or may speak their truths very harshly, not be very romantic and very loving. And some people, you see, their language is very flowery and loving and lovey-dovey and cajoling and romantic and very soft and flowy. This person is not like that. He or she is a very clear-cut person, very straightforward, will speak their truth as it is. They don't know how to speak romantically and very lovingly or flowery way. Then we have the romance angels. We have the make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to, and past life relationship. So this is definitely a fated or past life relationship, and since this person is so much in the negative situation and so much carrying so much pain and isolation inside, you will really have to make a lot of effort to get them out of this situation, to get them to talk to you, to get them to show love to you, to get them to be with you. They don't know how to express their love. They don't know how to express their emotions much. They have been very hurt in past love relationships, so they keep themselves inside. So you will have to put a lot of effort to get them out of that situation and bring them to your level of conversation and romance. Since it's a past life relationship, there will be a strong connection between you. There will be a strong passion you will have for each other. There will be a lot of sexual chemistry that you will feel. But yes, it will be difficult to make this person be there for you, because they are in their own head all the time. They are in their own isolated space all the time, and their own thoughts and beliefs keep them trapped and busy all the time. They are overthinkers. They fear the worst. They have a lot of fears and anxiety, and they live more with fears than with happiness. You have the cancel, clear, delete card, which reads, use only positive words and thoughts as they are rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the efforts of past negative thinking. So yes, they are into a lot of negative thinking, and that may bring out a lot of negative inside you. So use the word cancel, clear, delete, and just move your hand like this when you say something negative, and then repeat it with a positive affirmation. So you will have to clear a lot of negativity from their life. Will have to help them see the positive and help them start believing in positivity, help them start seeing positivity around them. They are more focused on negativity when you meet them. You have your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. So yes, your commitment will get tested, because you will feel that connection, you will feel that love for them, but they will be very withdrawn and isolated, and that will get you confusing. That will make you they may say things that hurt you there or that make you sad. So or confuse you, and you will not know what to believe and what not. So your commitment will get tested, but you will have to persevere and keep making the effort to bring this person out of the shithole that they have put themselves into. How you will meet them is what I'm getting is, you may meet them when in a very stuck up place. Maybe they are in some problem when you meet them, or you are going through some issue when you meet them. That could be the case. What blessing will they bring into your life? A blessing to bring clarity. If you see, there's so much purple in this card, lot of violet and purple, which is and this card also has violet a lot, this card also has violet a lot. So all these cards, which the guidance the universe is giving is guarding your crown chakra, open your crown chakra. So they may help you to open your crown chakra, connect more with the universe, connect more to the divine forces, and you will try to find answers and ways to help them and yourself, and to keep yourself in the positive frame of mind. And definitely our faith and our prayers help to keep us in a positive way. And when we connect to the universe, we ground ourselves. It helps to keep us in a positive frame of mind. So when they come into your life, it will open you more to the universe, more to the divine, and you will connect with divine more and more, and that will help you see the clarity of the situation. You will have to understand this is a past life situation and what is going on in their life. So you'll stop judging them. You will forgive them for the mistakes they make. You will forgive yourself for the mistakes you made. You will understand what is happening between you both. That will help you come out of the situation and make this relationship work. So let's keep the cards aside and let's pull out some charms and see what they have to say for us. So first, let's pull out these character cards. What characteristics will they have? Let's see how will they. We have quiet. Do you believe that? My God, sometimes things are so perfect, right? We spoke that they will be very quiet and very introverted and very isolated, and we got the quiet card. So yes, expect them to be very quiet. Not talkative at all. They will have black eyes. Very romantic at heart, but they may not express it or show it to you. In their heart, they will have a lot of romance and feelings for you. And we have short hair, so they may have very short hair. Okay, so let's pull out some alphabets and numbers. These alphabets could be their first name, last name, middle name, your first name, last name, middle name, birthdays. So we have E, I, Q, A. If you can form an alphabet from this, some name, then do try to do that and let me know. One more I. We have Z or Z, whatever you call it. We have W, H, O, R, N, E. Okay, and the numbers we have is, we have 1, we have 2, we have 4, we have one more 4, 6, 7, one more 7, we have one more 1, we have 10. We have a blank, so they would be very resourceful. They would know how to use it. We have 3 equal signs here. Can you believe that? So definitely you both are equal in everything. In your mind, in your body, in your emotions. You are both a very good match. Equal. There are 2 minus signs, so they may take more from you than they would give. We have the multiply and divide 2 of these. So they may help to multiply or divide something in your life. The good, it could be good or bad depending on each situation. But yeah, they will take more than they will give into you in your life. There is no addition sign here. Okay, let's pull out some charms. So we have sweet. So they will bring a lot of sweetness to your life. We have the heart-shaped glares. So yes, you will look at this, or they may look at you through very lovey-dovey eyes. We have the rainbow. So yes, it is destined, and the heart you can see. So this love is destined. We have the small doll. So they will consider you like a doll, and they may love to see you all dressed up and dolled up. Or they may be like a doll, and you like to see them dressed up and dolled up. Then we have the rabbit. So yes, there will be a lot of sexual chemistry between you both, a lot of connection and sexual attraction between you both. We have a flower, a pearl flower. So yes, they would be very deep. They would be very deep, and they would have a lot of deep feelings. They would be more moon connected, more emotional than they let themselves out to be. We have the butterfly, so transformation, yes. We have this triangle, which is like Trinity, so it is a destined relationship. We have the snowflake, so you may meet somewhere during the winter season or the Christmas season. That could also be possible. We have a mermaid here, so yes, again more energy of the water, more water energy here. We have 2 underwater charms here, pearl as well as the mermaid. So they may be very emotional. They could be a water sign or have a lot of water sign. Their moon sign or their ascendant may be a water sign, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or they may have those characteristics in them. We have elephant here. So definitely very resilient, very strong, very tall and very hefty. This person would be very slow moving, very deep, very wise. We also have the owl, which is about being wise and nocturnal. They may be more awake at night. We have a butterfly. So yes, they will bring a lot of transformation in your life. We have 2 butterflies in fact. So this relationship will bring a lot of transformation. We have an anchor, which is again a 3rd charm about the deep sea. So yes, a lot of water and emotions in their chart definitely. They may be very emotional, they may be very deep, and they want to anchor themselves, or they may be very anchored in reality, and it's very difficult. They may be very deep in their emotions, very difficult to bring them out and have fun and be romantic. They may be very deep rooted in their emotions or very deep rooted in their sadness and beliefs. So it would be difficult to make them change things very easily. We also have the bird. So they may be traveling a lot. They may be in a job which makes them travel a lot. They may be, when they are in the mood, they may be very chirpy, but they may also bring luck to you. That is also possible, because we also have the star here, which is in fact we have 2 stars here. So You will both be lucky for each other. This could also mean destined relationship. It is a twin flame or soulmate relationship, because we have two butterflies here, two stars here, and we have two leaves here as well. So definitely a soulmate or a twin flame relationship. Destined in the stars. You will be the star in each other's life. We also have the dolphin, which is a very loving and very playful animal. So they may be playful with you, and you may be able to bring out the best in them, bring out the playfulness. This is, if you see, this is again about the sea. So a lot of water has come out here in the charms, the fourth water element. We have the Hamsa, again protection from the universe, lot of guidance and protection from the universe. This is a destined relationship. This is a fated relationship. We have the flower. Yes, something will bloom out of this. You both will bloom when you'll be in the relationship, or you could meet each other during the time of spring or when the flowers are blooming. One more triangle, Trinity, heart. This is more like a heart shape. So yes, lot of love, deep seated love that you have. We have the dice, which is on the number 2. So 2 is again the number of relationships, equals. You both will be equals to each other. You will be very attached to each other, very romantic towards each other, deep emotions towards each other. How you express it and how you take this forward will definitely depend on you both, but the emotions will definitely be there, that is for sure. So I hope this reading resonated with you. You liked it. If you did, do like, share and subscribe, and thank you so much.